Let's talk about something that might not be as thrilling as the upcoming campus party or your next Netflix binge watch. But trust me, it's equally important: budgeting. Yeah, I know the word itself might make you yawn, but hear me out. As a student, you're not just juggling classes, assignments, and perhaps a part-time job. You're also learning to manage your finances, often for the first time. Whether you're living off ramen noodles or you've got a bit more to spend, knowing how to budget is a game changer. It's all about making sure you have enough for the essentials without ending up in a financial pickle. So let's dive into the art of student budgeting, and I promise to keep it as painless as possible, understanding your income sources. Alright, let's talk cash flow. As a student, your income might come from various sources, and it's essential to get a clear picture of what's coming in. First up, part-time jobs or internships. Whether it's waiting tables, tutoring, or an internship related to your field of study, these gigs are a staple for many students. They not only offer a steady income but also valuable work experience. Next, scholarships and grants, the holy grail of student income. If you've landed one of these, congrats. They could significantly ease the financial strain of tuition and books. And don't forget, some scholarships offer a stipend for living expenses too. Family support plays a big role for many students. Whether it's a monthly allowance or occasional help, every bit counts. Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so budget it wisely. Lastly, there might be other income sources like savings from summer jobs, freelance gigs, or even a successful side hustle. The key here is to know how much money you have at your disposal each month. Once you've got a grip on your income, you can start planning your expenses like a pro. Essential expenses, navigating necessities. Now, let's navigate the choppy waters of essential expenses. These are the non-negotiables: tuition, rent, groceries, utilities, and transportation. They might sound a bit daunting, but with a few smart moves, you can keep these costs under control. Tuition, it's the big one, right? Always prioritize tuition in your budget. Look out for payment plans offered by your college, which can make this hefty expense more manageable. Rent, whether you're in a dorm or renting an apartment, housing costs can eat up a significant portion of your budget. Consider roommates to split the cost, or look for housing slightly off the beaten path. Sometimes, a short commute can save you a bundle. Groceries, here's where you can get creative. Plan your meals, shop with a list, and cook at home as much as possible. Those takeout bills add up faster than you think. And hey, learn to love those student discounts at grocery stores. Utilities, if utilities aren't included in your rent, you'll need to be mindful of your consumption. Simple habits like turning off lights, minimizing AC use, and taking shorter showers can help keep these costs down. Transportation, depending on your location, transportation costs can vary. If you're in a city with good public transit, take advantage of student passes. If you drive, consider carpooling with friends. Remember, the goal here isn't to live a Spartan life, but to make smart choices that help you balance your finances effectively. Managing discretionary spending. Discretionary spending is where your budget can really flex its muscles. This is about the fun stuff: eating out, entertainment, hobbies, and those impromptu coffee runs. It's all about finding the right balance between enjoying your student life and keeping your wallet happy. Eating out, it's tempting to grab a meal out when you're busy or just looking for a change from cafeteria food, but dining out frequently can quickly drain your budget. Try limiting restaurant visits to special occasions or as a weekly treat. And remember, lunch specials are usually cheaper than dinner menus. Entertainment, movies, concerts, parties, they're all part of the college experience. Look for free or discounted events on campus or in your local community. Many places offer student discounts, so don't be shy about flashing your student ID. Hobbies and personal interests. Whether it's sports, arts, or something techie, hobbies are important, but they don't have to be expensive. Get creative, join a university club, trade skills with friends, or look for budget-friendly supplies. The key here is moderation. Allow yourself these pleasures, but be conscious of their frequency and cost. Setting aside a specific amount for discretionary spending each month can help you enjoy these moments without the guilt of overspending. Savings and emergency funds. When it comes to financial wellness, one word you should always keep in mind is savings. Yeah, it might not sound as exciting as your latest Netflix obsession, but it's your financial safety net. Setting aside even a small amount of your income can make a big difference in the long run. Start small. You don't have to save a fortune overnight. Begin with a small, manageable amount. Even $5 or $10 per week can add up over time. The key is consistency. Emergency fund. This is your ONO fund for when your laptop crashes right before finals or your car decides to take an unexpected break. Aim to save enough to cover at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. It sounds daunting, but even a small emergency fund can be a lifesaver in a pinch. Simple saving strategies. Consider automatic transfers to a savings account right after you receive your income. Out of sight, out of mind, and before you know it, you'll have a growing nest egg. Also, any windfalls, think tax refunds, birthday money, or that unexpected freelance gig should go straight into savings. Remember, saving is a habit, not a chore. By regularly putting a little money aside, you're not just planning for emergencies, you're also building a foundation for future financial goals. Using budgeting tools and apps in this digital age, managing your money could be as easy as a few taps on your smartphone. Budgeting tools and apps are a student's best friend when it comes to financial planning. They can help you track your spending, set limits, and even save a little without the headache of spreadsheets or piles of receipts. Popular budgeting apps. There are several apps designed to make budgeting straightforward and even fun. Apps like Mint, You Need a Budget, and Pocket Guard link to your bank accounts and categorize your spending automatically. They offer insights into where your money goes each month and how you can cut back, setting alerts and limits. Many of these apps allow you to set spending alerts and limits for different categories. Getting a notification when you're close to your coffee budget for the month can be a real eye-opener. Tracking over time. One of the best features of budgeting apps is the ability to track your spending over time. This can help you identify patterns, like those months where you tend to overspend, and adjust your habits accordingly. Security. Always make sure to use apps that prioritize your security and privacy. After all, you're putting in pretty important information there. Using these tools can take a lot of the guesswork out of budgeting. They keep you informed and in control, which is exactly where you want to be when it comes to your finances. Building good financial habits. Developing good financial habits during your college years is like hitting the jackpot for your future self. It's not just about managing your money now, it's about setting the groundwork for financial stability long after you've tossed your graduation cap. Consistent tracking. Regularly checking your finances isn't just about catching yourself overspending on takeout. It's about understanding your financial health. Make it a habit to review your spending weekly or monthly. This way, you can adjust as needed and avoid any nasty surprises. Understanding wants versus needs. This one's crucial. A need is something essential, like rent or groceries. The want is more along the lines of the latest smartphone or a weekend getaway. Learning to differentiate between the two is key to smart budgeting. Avoiding impulse purchases. We've all been there. That spontaneous buy that seemed like a great idea at the time. A good rule of thumb is to wait 24 to 48 hours before making a non-essential purchase. If you still think it's worth it after that waiting period, it's probably not just an impulse. Planning for the future, whether it's saving for a major purchase, planning a trip, or starting a retirement fund, setting financial goals helps you stay focused and motivated. Remember, these habits won't form overnight, but with patience and practice, they'll become second nature. You're not just budgeting for today, you're investing in the financial well-being of your future self. So there you have it, fellow scholars, a crash course in student budgeting. We've covered everything from understanding your income sources to the thrill of using budgeting apps. We've navigated through essential expenses, dabbled in discretionary spending, and even talked about building that crucial emergency fund. Remember, budgeting isn't about restricting your life, it's about taking control of it. It's about making sure you can enjoy your college years without the constant stress of money woes. And the habits you form now, they're the building blocks for a financially savvy future. So start small, be consistent, and don't beat yourself up if you slip up now and then. Budgeting is a journey, and every step, no matter how small, is progress. If you enjoyed today's video and have not already subscribed, do it now so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching.